Good morning everybody and welcome to a new season of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Now I think it was last weekend that we recorded a few episodes. Luckily we hadn't posted any. I think we hadn't posted the start, and when we came to come and get our inventory, it had all gone. Whether this is a bug or not, we don't know. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hopefully building a base, doing a few episodes and starting again, but this time I'm not going to leave anything in the constructor because that is where the stuff was disappearing from, and I'm going to then just build as I normally do. We're going to start off this new series. Now this is version 3.3.0 and let's start a new game. Let's see how it goes. So we've got game name here. We're going to call this again Helsinia, because we've got rid of the others and we've got mode survival. And the seed here, we're going to use the same seed as what I did last time, which was my birth date, which was 06/03/1971, and we're going to set that. Now the thing that you'll notice in the seed is when you put in 06, it will take the 0 off. Why they do this, we don't know. Now the start location for us is Aqua, and this is on the easy one, because we've done Omicron, which was the easy mode, and we're not going to do that one. We were concentrating on this one. So we're going to start the game. And like I said, we basically know how to start the game, but I wasn't expecting to have the loss of all my inventory, so we will make sure that this time we don't fall into that same mistake. Although we just wait for the seed to work. Right, so we automatically, every time I've started this game, find iron, okay, which is 424 clicks away. Now I built my base down here last time, and that's where I'm going to be doing it again, because I just think it's a nice setting there. Now yeah, we got these big beasties wander around, stuff like that, so we're going to have a quick look, see what we got in here. Those, you see, if they're in a container inventory, don't disappear. We've got the plants there, and these are what I lost last time. I lost all of these, and that was very annoying for when we started off. So we've got the base core here, and we've got all our bits and pieces, and basically we won't need the drill currently at the moment, so that's going to go into there. I'm not going to do the pistol either. So the first thing that we're going to be needing out of here is a core. And the other thing is, when you start on Aqua, press U. Make sure you take your helmet off, okay, because you don't need your helmet on at all, because you're in a breathable atmosphere. Now that over there is some sort of base, which we will be going to have a look at. but we're not going to build over that way, but we will go and have a look at it. but I'm not going to have a look at it until I can build weapons, because I know people have been over there and you know, things have just not worked. So first thing is we need some of our iron ingots, silicon, copper, iron, cobalt. I'm going to take half of our iron because we're going to need those. We're going to take half of those as well because we're going to need fuel cells. So the first thing that we're doing is we're putting fuel cells in. Okay, so and we're going to be putting these in here, and we're going to be building before we actually start building anything, is we're going to be building these, and we're going to be building 10 of those. Okay, and now what you've got to do is you've got to jump in to the cockpit and just turn it on and click out, and then you can go back to the construction. You can see that it's working. Okay, so that's the first few things that you're going to be doing to start off, and we're going to be then checking on the base, which is the base starter here, and you're going to need hull blocks, which are 8, which are these ones. So you're going to need metal plates, which are these, and they give you 10. And we're going to want 2 of those. Now there is a set way that I build my base now. And the first thing that I start to get going is obviously the power. We don't need those. Okay, so what we need now is we need to build these. We need 8, and we get I think, is it one of these? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we can build this base starter. Yeah. So again, don't leave anything in the constructor, whatever. Okay, doesn't matter what it is. Just don't leave any in there. We'll take that out. Okay. So always make sure anything that you are not going to be using currently, just put it back, okay, into your thing. Now I'm obviously going to put the fuel rods in there as well, because they're going to be very helpful. So like I said, the first thing that we did last time was we went down here. Now this time I'm going to go slightly over here, and we're going to go more this side. The simple reason is it just take less bits to do. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is placing our base down, and it seems that you can't place your base on land, which I think is a shame, because you then have got to only have it over on the water. Now you can have it further away out on the water, or you can have it as close as you like. I kind of try and get it as near as possible to the land a little bit. That just gives me a little bit more room, but we're gonna put it there. Okay, and then the next thing that I normally do is we can just go like that, I mean, you do need a doorway and stuff, and this is the most important. But I'm trying to work out the right size for me, and I'm finding out that as long as I have a 3 square block around, it will be fine. So the next thing that we're going to be wanting to acquire is, again, we need some metal plates. So we're going to be using iron a lot, so we're going to be taking this out. I'm going to be putting iron ingots in, make some more plates. The next thing that we're going to want is a ramp. Okay, and we only need the top. That's all we need. We don't need anything else. And then we're going to be starting making the power supply, which is the small generator. And what I normally do is, as well, is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I can build one more of those. Just starts giving me the platform. So the first thing here, when it stops doing everything, is we're going to be making the small fuel tank and the small generator. Now, looking at the small generator, we're going to be needing we're going to be needing the metal components. I'm just having a look. So we need 2 computers. They're the first ones that are important. So it's 1 control device, but we want 2. So we're going to be looking cobalt, ingot, and copper. As long as you don't log out, copper, silicon, and cobalt. Alright, as long as you don't log out, your items will stay in. Now, what I mean by logging out is you log out of the game. If you log out of the game, then you lose everything that's in your constructor inventory. Now, I don't know whether it will happen in the ship constructor inventory, but it certainly does happen if you leave it in here, because I suppose it's not meant to be as a inventory item. So what do we need now? We need metal components too, so we need 4 of those. We need 4 cables, and we need 4 electronics, and then we can have 2 computers. Now, at this point in the stage, all you've got to be worrying about is your food. Now, normally I'll get the food done after I've done the generator, but we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing the and hopefully it will work, the auto constructor, and then we're going to be going for the food. Because once you can make meat, you can cook meat, you can cook salami. Okay, so we're on that one there. Now, the next thing that we need for this is we need what is it? A reactor core. So is that a reactor core? Yeah. So we need 1 motor. So we need metal components 2, cables 3, and electronics 1. and due to its weekend, we will be doing quite a few bits and pieces of different games. Right. So there's our motor for the reactor core. So we need 3 pipes. We need 3 cables. We need 3 electronics. Oh, we need 3 metal components. Sorry, 10 metal components. Now I know this, when we first start off, is boring because all we're doing is looking at the constructor. We're not actually going around. But you know, this is what you got to do to get your base going. And I don't really want to leave these items in here if I know that they're going to be disappearing, because if you lose these items here, the cobalt and the ingots, yeah, your game is basically over until you can get a backup supply. So I should be able to just make that one now. So there we go, there's the reactor. So the next thing on the generator is the 2 capacitor devices. Capacitor device, yeah. Where's the capacitor? Right, I go, which is these. So we need 6 electronics. We need 3 cables. So we need 6. And we need 10 metal components. And we need to check. So we've got these, so we haven't, hopefully we haven't run out of these. No. First thing that you've always got to make is your fuel packs. Okay, if you don't make your fuel packs, again, it's game over. So we're making what was it, capacitor devices. So 10 metal parts. Is it 10? Yeah. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then we can have 2 capacitor devices. Okay, and then the next couple of things on to get this going is we need again metal components. We need 12, so we're going to wait until the other components are made. And we're going to click 1. Whoops, we didn't want 3 of those. We won't get 3, we'll only get 2, so I'm not too worried. So now that's done, we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then we can go and make the small generator. Well, actually we won't be able to make the small generator because we haven't got all the parts. So we need, what is it now, 3 electronics. So that's 1, 2, 3. Right, Right, so we can now actually put that back in. And then the next thing that we're going to be wanting is these, which is the fuel. Okay, so this is the one that's coming. So while that one's doing there, I can just take all of these out here. So that will take a little bit to do. And then what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be putting this one in and this one in. Now this one should technically fit somewhere, which is that going to fit there? But we need to make sure that we get it the right way around, like so. So we can just run up and down here now. And then of course we're going to start building our base over here, and so when we come into the base, obviously this is the wall and that is a wall there, and that wall will have a light on. So the next thing that we're going to be placing is another set of 3 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then what we're going to be doing is just putting down the floor. Okay. Because what we're going to be having here is next to this wall here, we're going to be having the generator, and then you're going to have the power source. And what I'm going to be doing is from the middle here, these here, that's going to be where I'm going to have corridors off, just so it looks like a bit square. So there you can see our small generator is built. So we'll go and put that down. Now when darkness falls, that's the hardest part when you're first starting off to kind of really get through. It's not too bad. It's quite reasonable. So you can see that we've got the generator there. Okay, so that's our generator. So that won't actually do anything at the moment because we haven't got a power source. So the next thing to do is go and build our power source to go and hold that. So again, you've got the inventory on, yeah. So press T on there. So we'll put all of these back now. And like I said, what we need now is 4 electronics, 3 metal components and 3 cables. So 4 electronics, 4 metal components and 3 cables, and then we've got the small fuel tank. Now it's still at this point in the game that there's not much that we can actually do because we're still building. So the next thing that I normally build is is the large constructor. Okay, this is the next one that is on the list because without the constructor there's not much that we can do. What's this one? Generator. Okay, so this is the next one that we're going to be doing now, and this again is two computers, which is 2 control devices, 4 metal components, 4 cables, and 4 electronics. And like I say, you can do all of this within the first 30 minutes. And once you've got your constructor, you can then start doing a little bit more. So we've now got the first part for the constructor, which is the 2 computers. But we do need to put the 2 computers on the list to make. Now the auto crafter is actually meant to be, once you've got all the bits and pieces in there, is you just click on it once and it's meant to do it itself. So hopefully we're going to be able to do that. So there we got the 2 computers. So you can see on the large constructor we've got the 2 computers. So we now need the control devices, so we need 2 of those. Okay, and we now need electronics 5. Okay, we need 5 of those. We need metal components 10, but we need 2 motors. So before we do anything else, we're going to concentrate on the motors. So what do we need? 3 cables, metal components, and then I believe it's 2 motors. I believe it's 2 motors. Motors 2, yeah. And so we should have enough for everything there. I don't think we have. I think we've only got enough for 1, which I've done it again. I did it at the same time last time I played it. Right, so we now should be able to build 2 motors. Yeah, so we've got 2 motors. Now we want 5 electronics. Excuse me, 10 metal components. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We want 4 cables. Okay, 4 cables. 4 pipes. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then hopefully, if I've done it all right, we need one of those. Right, so what we're missing because we didn't do something right. So we need 4 pipes. I don't really need 3. What we do, metal plates. So we need to get those done there. We get those done. And we need metal components. 2, 4, 6. Oh, we've already got 8. So doesn't matter, we'll use them anyway, and then we'll try and get the large constructor done. It's a shame you can't right click on it to stop it from being made if you made too many. Now the thing that I want made is a light, which is these, which you need metal components to, and glass plates. So we'll make 2 glass plates. We'll make 2 lights. Because if I don't make the lights, you ain't going to be able to see what I'm doing. And I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing. We're going to take all of these out now. Okay, and what we're going to say is we will see you next episode when we start on a base over here, and we'll start powering that up, and we'll start using that there instead of the ship, because that's a bit more safer. So have fun, stay safe, we'll see you on the bounce. Bye for now.